From sneezing to coughing to wheezing, nearly everyone is feeling the effects right now of the poor air quality spreading across central Indiana from the Canadian wildfires.
Today, our Ella Rhodes spoke with people who are worried, and she took their concerns to a doctor.
Bob Welch bikes every day, and the poor air quality is not stopping him.
I've noticed that the air particulates are aggravating my sinuses. They are aggravating, and my throat's really kind of sore.
He even went to the ER for his symptoms.
That real cool air than hot air. Cool air sometimes it's nice and crisp, and all of a sudden, and it kind of chokes you a little bit.
Lucky Columbro feels it too and can't avoid the haze. Walking is her main mode of transportation.
Especially in the heat, with air with who knows what's in it, from the wildfires. Made me a little nervous.
Columbro started using her inhaler at least once a day.
It can be really dangerous even if you don't necessarily see it and there's no fire in front of you. It doesn't mean it's any less harmful.
This view from the pagoda at Indianapolis Motor Speedway shows you just how dense the air looks. Indy's skyline more like a shadow.
Try to reduce your exposure as much as possible to the outside air.
IU Health pulmonary physician Dr. Alan Hislop explains it's the particles in the blanket of smoke over the city that hurt your lungs.
Particulate matter, some of it, even though your body does a good job of getting rid of, it does deposit deep down into the lungs, and it can cause a number of inflammatory events that trigger symptoms like wheezing, coughing, chest tightness.
He says even the healthiest of people can feel the effects.
But I would imagine that if you're outside for, say, a handful of days for a number of hours, it probably is the equivalent of smoking a handful of cigarettes to maybe even up to a pack.
A veil over the city no one wants to see or feel. In Indianapolis, Ella Rhodes, 13 News.
And Dr. Hislop says you can wear a mask to help protect yourself, and when you're in a car, make sure you set the air to circulate. That way your air doesn't pull in from the dense air that's outside.